Now entered the dusty section.
Your son was on Tasha K's thing.
You are Jaguar Wright's youngest son.
Yes.
Sam Odom Jr., a.k.a. Deuce.
I love Jacqueline Suzette Wright. She is my mother, and I love her with every bit of my being, in spite of the things that she's done. However, Jaguar Wright is the kind of person I abhor.
But we're suing everybody, including my son. I don't care if it's the AI him or the real him. Everybody getting sued. I'm not gonna try to convince anybody of anything. Anybody who wants to pay $12.99 to hear a known and convicted liar try to coerce an autistic young man into lying while she laughs in his face and makes fun of him can go ahead. Please hurry up and do it, because as soon as we get everything that we need, then the lawsuit goes in.
No, he's my son now. Sam is mine. It's not your son. He calls me mommy. Jaguar Wright said she was suing me and her son. I couldn't believe it. Go ahead, Jaguar. Tell him why. Tell him why.
Your son was on Tasha K's thing.
You are Jaguar Wright's youngest son.
Yes.
Sam Odom Jr., a.k.a. Deuce.
I love Jacqueline Suzette Wright. She is my mother, and I love her with every bit of my being, in spite of the things that she's done. However, Jaguar Wright is the kind of person I abhor.
But we're suing everybody, including my son. I don't care if it's the AI him or the real him. Everybody getting sued. I'm not gonna try to convince anybody of anything. Anybody who wants to pay $12.99 to hear a known and convicted liar try to coerce an autistic young man into lying while she laughs in his face and makes fun of him can go ahead. Please hurry up and do it, because as soon as we get everything that we need, then the lawsuit goes in. So,
Did you see how she just dragged her own son and called him autistic? And I coerced him? Girl, you can't take it that your baby want to call me mommy. Aww. You can't take it that your own son likes me more than he likes you. Is that what this is about, Jag? That he loves me more? He wants me to breastfeed him. Is that what? Because I gave him a hug. I told him I loved him. I told him he was a smart young man. And I don't believe anything is wrong with him, despite what his crazy ass mama say. Yeah, is that what this is about? So you scraping together your pennies or the money you stole from your dead mama to sue me, child? A convicted liar. Girl, how many convictions do you have, Jag? How many times do you get locked up a year? Shouldn't it be time for you to get locked up here in the next 2 weeks for doing something stupid? Huh? I want to see that lawsuit. I really want to see it. I hope she put it in. Matter of fact, I'll come pick it up. You ain't even got a sermon. I'll come pick it up myself. I'll just tell me to come down with courthouse. I'll come get it. I want to see that. As much as you ride here running your mouth about everybody else, you don't want your business being told. You don't want your son out here telling people that you whooped him with extension cords, but you call him slow, but you beat him with extension cords. You allegedly abused your ex, your mama, took her money, stole her money. Huh? Is that what you don't want out? Huh, Jackie? We're going to see if she even get the money to file the lawsuit, let alone a lawyer to do it. You can't even get no lawyer to get you out of jail because you done stole U-Hauls. Who was that dude that was sitting beside her? She married again? But, you know, he's my son now. Sam is mine. It's not your son. He calls me mommy.
unnecessary court fees and litigations because Jay-Z wants me broken, stopped, or under his control. And it ain't gonna happen, Sean. I'm never gonna be under your control. Never. You need to learn how to control your wife and her friends and their mouths. Because you got Beyonce in the Beehive looking real fucking dumb right now. 5 million unfollowed, and that number's going to go up with every image in one of those freak off tapes. And God help, if anybody hear how that bitch really talks about people with her, they'll start unfollowing by the tens of hundreds. Again. And they should. Because the truth is, the only reason they were following was because of the witchcraft and the spells that were being pushed out through the media. Y'all ain't fans because y'all really love them and y'all really think they're the best. You're fans because you fell for the hype. And they are hypes. I know I can sing. I've been able to do that my whole life. And they've been trying to stop me my whole career. Because see, unlike Beyonce, I'm not willing to hurt people to get famous. See, that's the part of the story that they're not telling y'all. That the more terrible you are, the more they'll protect you.
You be alright, nigga. You tough, right?
I think he's one of the most dangerous people I've ever met. A lot of people have been questioning, well, she doesn't really know him. She has no knowledge of him. She doesn't have a picture with him. I'm smarter than Claudia Jordan. I would never take a picture with the devil. Everyone knew he was the devil. He's been the devil for 30 years. He's been covered and protected by not only Clive Davis, but Lucian Grange. He was selected to be the demon that he is, to keep the culture in line so the industry could continue to rape it for all of its precious jewels. We have too many lost. The list of lost is ridiculous. And everyone knows Diddy was selected for this job. He's the Judas. He has no choice. His ego and his drug addiction won't allow him to do anything different. Anybody who thinks he's not going to talk is crazy. The simple fact that he's not saying more now only means that the people who have been protecting him all along, who put him in position to be such a horror to the black community, still find value in him. He's got everybody on tape. They all know it. It's a mess. See, this is the thing. Everything that I'm about to say to you is not my firsthand knowledge. It is my firsthand witness account experience. Damn! There's no vindication for me because for 4 years I've been screaming not just Diddy, but Diddy and Jay-Z are monsters. And the victim-making machine kept going on.
Jay-Z has been notable by his silence since these charges were brought against Diddy. Why do you think that is?
Because that's what he does. He starts little fires everywhere, forces everyone involved to go and carry water while he sneaks away without a response. That changes now, Sean. You must respond. You have no choice. Harvey Weinstein, Jeffrey Epstein, Robert Kelly, Sean Combs have one person in common, professionally and privately. Sean Carter. This has been a fist of tyranny that has been punching through our culture and our society for decades. It must stop.
There's been obviously a lot of
cruelty-free artistry.
Right. There's been a lot of rumor mill about what has happened in the rap world. A lot of allegations that the misogyny in the lyrics clearly was based on a general misogyny towards women away from the music. And that clearly seems to have been borne out by these charges against Diddy, which if he's found guilty of all this, he's never coming out of prison. How dangerous do you think?
Thank God.
How dangerous do you think he is as a person?
I think he's one of the most dangerous people I've ever met. A lot of people have been questioning, well, she doesn't really know him. She has no knowledge of him. She doesn't have a picture with him. I'm smarter than Claudia Jordan. I would never take a picture with the devil. Everyone knew he was the devil. He's been the devil for 30 years. He's been covered and protected by not only Clive Davis, but Lucian Grange. He was selected to be the demon that he is to keep the culture in line so the industry could continue to rape it for all of its precious jewels. We have too many lost. The list of lost is ridiculous. And everyone knows Diddy was selected for this job.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
People going online and going on television, having fun with that Diddy story, making up all kinds of stories and allegations. Well, you better be careful about what you say because Beyonce and Jay-Z, they're not messing around. If you don't believe me, watch this clip from Piers Morgan. He found out the hard way.
Well, Jaguar Wright unexpectedly made several serious allegations about Jay-Z and Beyonce during that interview. As I said in the moment, they were not present to respond or defend themselves, but now they have. Their lawyers contacted us to say that those claims were totally false and have no basis in fact, and we've therefore complied with the legal request to cut them from the original interview. Editing interviews is not something we do lightly at a show called Uncensored. But, like the proverbial cries of fire in a crowded theatre, there are legal limits on us too. And we apologise to Jay-Z and Beyonce.
I've never been to prison.
You have
19
several
felonies,
times.
no convictions.
Yeah,
Knock it
yeah,
off. Prison
okay.
and jail aren't the same. No.
Okay,
No.
Calm
No.
down, calm down.
Only one of us has $12
Calm
worth
down.
of jewelry on. No.
No.
Yet can't find the melody in you and you. Okay. Oh, come on. Yeah.
A lot of shit pissed me off. Like we got Jaguar Wright going in on Jay-Z, Diddy, and whatever else celebrity she feels like going in on. But she usually talks about Diddy and, oh, not Diddy, but Jay-Z and what he was up to throughout the days that she worked with him in a studio and everywhere else. It's fucked up that she kind of gets thrown on the back burner, like her opinion doesn't matter or she's crazy or whatnot, but she does have close accounts with these people. I don't know who else should we take the information from besides the person that actually worked with him, seen him daily, and done plenty of shows and stuff with him. So obviously she'll be able to tell us a little bit more that was behind the scenes, backstage, shit like that, that she might have seen more than somebody that's just talking or never been around Jay-Z or just assuming a whole lot of stuff about Beyonce and everything else. We got a lot of like somewhat celebrities come out and talk shit about Jay-Z and what he's done and how he worships whatever and how they're doing this and doing that, witchcraft, all that shit. And, you know, this is crazy, crazy shit that a lot of people, don't really understand and might not fully grasp on what's going on, especially in the music industry and have these dudes that's just constantly, selling out, if you will. And they don't understand what's really going on and why people are selling out for a Jay-Z or selling out for a Diddy and these bigger names. And how they get absolute control over these people, once they do sell out to these record companies, quote unquote, which, Diddy or Jay-Z would be the gatekeeper of this, right? Then they'll have to go through them for anything, you know. And then, so they constantly getting taken advantage of by the person that's gatekeeping them. If they feel like they need more money here and there because they're going on flights and jumping around, they feel like they need a different car because they're in a different city. They feel like they need whatever. They have to go through the gatekeeper. Gatekeepers telling them, do this, do that, do this, do that for me. You know what I'm saying? A favor for a favor, whatever the case might be. So you just got to understand that a lot of these people are just being manipulated, taken advantage of, and they really don't know what they really want to do in life. They might have wanted to be an artist or actor or something like that, and uh, they see that a lot of shit isn't played out how it's supposed to play out. They might have to back up, or the people that on mainstream is usually the people that went through with all the crazy shit that Jaguar Wright and a lot of people already been discussed. Orlando Brown and said that he didn't seen, and he's been in the industry for a long time, been through Hollywood, been through all that shit. So I don't know that just to deny what these cats are saying because they're the ones that's been in these rooms, been making these deals with these people, and might have seen some crazy shit at these parties. So it is what it is, man. Silence acceptance, and we ain't having it. Like, comment, subscribe.